dive deep into the anatomy of a tricep here. There are three main parts of a tricep. You got the long head, the lateral head, and the medial head. Now, you could focus on one part of the tricep, but in my opinion, I think it's a lot more important to focus on it as a whole because a lot of movements hit more than one part as it is. So a movement like a skull crusher would actually hit all three heads, and this is just an example of why I choose to hit it as a whole. And who could forget about the sacred biceps? As the name suggests, there are two parts of the bicep, the long head and the short head. The short head can be hit predominantly with a hammer curl or a reverse curl, and the long head can be hit with a regular curl and also a preacher curl. Now remember, volume is important as time under tension is king, and that's all the biceps know and care about, tension. I like to start my arm workouts with a tricep pushdown. I feel as this warms up the joints and the muscles just enough to be ready to perform more compound and heavy movements. Now that your joints are ready, you're ready for the Big Daddy movement, the sacred and always useful close grip bench. Now, as you can see, you're going to want to obviously work up with your weight until you get to your working weight, and I recommend either sets of 5 or sets of 8 to really build the big meaty triceps that you've always wanted. After moving the heavy weight, I like to move to cables, and for this movement it's kind of a modified tricep pushdown. I like to stabilize my core and put all the pressure on my triceps. I focus on the elbow rotation, kind of to try and get a horseshoe onto your triceps. I always say that it's important to include one overhead movement for your tricep development. Here we got a single dumbbell French press. I like to warm up before hitting the heavy weights just because the movement's a little different than a close grip bench or a push down. Now a good finisher for the triceps is a single arm cable pushdown. I think it's, when it comes down to it, the most raw movement. You really get a good contraction, you really feel the blood pumping, and you can really see your triceps growing. This will conclude the tricep portion of the arm workout. Now I'm going to switch to biceps. I think a big secret for big biceps is 21s. Now this is 7 reps rather, from 0 to 50%, and then 7 reps from 100 to 50%, and then 7 full reps. The next movement for biceps is a spider curl. The key with these are to take your shoulders out of the movement completely and really focus on the mind-muscle connection going right into your biceps. So for this movement, I like to use lighter weight and really squeeze at the top of the movement and really pause at the top and the bottom, ensuring maximum growth. The last exercise for the bicep portion of the workout is a cable curl. I feel as it is very important to squeeze and really develop a good mind-muscle connection to grow your biceps to maximum capacity.